Hello everyone, and thank you again for tuning into my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a review and demo of my brand new Solar Type A guitar in silver matte, and it is a 6-string. So it looks something like that. Lovely finish, as you can see. Hopefully you like it anyway. All right, and we'll get in a little bit deeper in this guitar in a moment. Before we start up, I just wanted to say, if you were already a subscriber, thank you for joining again. And if you're new to this channel, and hopefully you like the content that's already on the channel and the content that I might even be doing right now, it would really, really please me, and I'd really, really appreciate if you could take the time to like and subscribe, as I will continue to try to put out good content for you guys out there. Now, we got the YouTube business out of the way, so let's get to this guitar. This is the third Solar that I've bought in, I'd say, about a year and a half. Now, the first two Solars that I bought were fantastic. I love them, no regrets whatsoever, so I decided to go buy a third. Now, my other two, I have a Type A in Purple Burst. The Type A has Duncan Solar Plus pickups in it, and then I have a Type G in Purple Burst that has the Solar Duncans in it, not the Plus pickups in the G. So for the specs for this brand new guitar that I have, it is a Solar Type A. The color is silver matte, has 2 pickups, 1 volume, 1 tone, a 5-way blade. I really wish it was a 3-way, but it comes with the 5-way, and so be it. It does not come with locking tuners. That's a little bit of a downside, but it is something that I can live with, and I'll talk about the tuners in a moment. It doesn't have stainless steel frets, but for the price that it is, I wouldn't expect it to have stainless steel frets. I'll talk about the price as well. Let's see what else we have. It has a mahogany body, has a maple neck, and a ebony fretboard. So if I look at this kind of from top to bottom, the tuners on this guitar, although they're not locking, are absolutely wonderful. I've been playing this guitar a lot over the last couple of days, and it stays in tune. So the tuners are doing their share of the job. I am well aware that there are many other pieces of the guitar that all come together to have a guitar have good tuning stability, but for the tuners, they're doing their job very well. The guitar is staying in tune, and which is great for recording, we're great for the stage, and just really happy about that overall. The fretwork on this is fantastic. Just like my other two Solars, they came with no protruding frets whatsoever. No fret dressing needs to be done. Exactly what you would expect on a brand new guitar, and hopefully a quality guitar as well. The pickups sound great. They are pretty much identical to the pickups that I have in my G series Solar, which are the Duncan Solars. Again, not the Plus. These do not have as much kick as the Solar Type A that I have that has the Plus pickups, but actually I find that these Solar Duncans that are not Plus have a little bit more versatility, and if I want that sound out of this A guitar that I got in silver matte out of the Purple Burst one, I can always change up my gain or move the proximity of the of my mic to the cabinet. So that really kind of solves itself. So I really don't have any issues with that. The neck itself feels great. Yes, the guitar did need a truss rod adjustment, and the actions needed to be lowered a bit, but I do expect these things. After all, it is made in Indonesia, ships to Spain, ships to Germany before I go pick it up in New Jersey, so it takes on a lot of miles and banging around, and UPS is really, not known for treating anything, with kindness, let alone extreme care whatsoever. So I'd say the maple neck is definitely doing the trick here. And then we'll get to the elephant in the room, the dreaded Ebony Fretboard on a Solar guitar. Before I started purchasing Solar guitars, I was a little bit apprehensive because I heard about all these things, fretboards cracking and separating and this and that, and just the list goes on and on and on. Some of the things may be exaggerated, some of them may be very truthful, but anyway, Solar was having some issues, and they seem to have solved those issues. One of the things that I did was I stayed away from Solars with ebony fretboards. The two Solars that I had previous, the other A and the G, or roasted maple fretboards, so that kind of took me away from the ebony. But on this one, I really love the finish on this guitar a lot, the silver matte. So I decided to take that deep-ass plunge and go for the ebony fretboard. And it's fantastic. All right. When I got the guitar, I opened it up, examined it, of course. And the first thing I started to look at with a flashlight really closely was there any cracking or issues with the fretboard? And nothing, no separation, no nothing. Everything was great. When I played the guitar, and I got to that, that's when I can determine that the tuners were good, the nut was good, the pickup sounded right, there was no crackling in the electronics, the routing in the wood was good for the knobs. The knobs are nice and tight. The pickup switch is good and tight as well, and the guitar is just solid through and through. When I took the same day I got it, after I checked it out, I took it to my friend Anthony, my guitar tech, who always does an amazing job on all of my guitars. And yes, he did adjust the neck and fix that up and lowered the actions a bit and set it up to my preferences for my tunings and whatnot. And he himself, with all the knowledge, schooling, and talent that he had, said this guitar is just simply in mint condition. Enjoy it. It's almost kind of hard to pry it out of his hands, actually. He doesn't like to see these Solars leave the shop, but sorry, Anthony, it's coming back home. So overall, I'd say this guitar is really excellent. Everything from the fretwork to the tuners, to the sound, to the playability, and no issues with that ebony fretboard. Now, I know there's some skepticimians out there that might say, well, the fretboard could crack or separate or something like that could happen in the next year or 2 years or in the next month. You know what? I have no idea what's going to happen in the next year, the next month, in the next hour, or the next day. If something bad goes wrong with the guitar, I'll let you guys know, all right? But I haven't had any bad experiences with the other ones either, albeit they don't have the ebony fretboard. I look at it like this. My car started great this morning, and I ran some errands. I came back home. I'll go out later on today or maybe tomorrow. I don't know if the car is going to start. I can't do any type of review or talk about something that just simply hasn't happened yet. What I can say is the guitar arrived in great condition, plays fantastic, checks off all the boxes, and has zero defects. And I think that's really important, that the guitar has zero defects. Price point on this guitar, I think, is fantastic. For the price I paid, which was $799 for the guitar, and I paid another $200 for the case. Then there was taxes, so I think I paid around $1,039 for the guitar and the case. I always find the case to be a tremendous investment. It's just good for traveling, and it sure as hell is good for shipping, overseas and all that other good stuff. So for $1,039 total, with a price point on the actual guitar being $799, I think I'm really getting my money's worth on this. There are other companies out there that for a guitar of this quality would charge $1,000 and over for it, justifiably so, but Solar finds a way to keep the price point low, which in the long run has allowed me to buy more of their guitars than if I just bought one at a much higher price. So again, another positive review for a Solar guitar. I have 3, just no issues whatsoever. I'm grateful, and I truly do hope to have years of enjoyment playing this guitar, especially with this type of tuning stability. The neckwork is good, the frets are good, the pickups are good, the sound is great. What's there not to enjoy? All right, so that's my take on this Solar Type A guitar in a silver matte finish. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to leave comments, positive or negative. I take on everything, equal opportunity, if you will. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I'm going to close out this video with my Solar 131, which is just a minute long, which demos the sound of this guitar with me playing the guitar. So again, thank you very much. Stay well, stay healthy, stay metal, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you so much. Now on to my play out. Thank you.